Thank you.
Are you one of our neighbors? Southfield.
Yes, neighbour.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you for inviting me today. What is the place of Jesus in Islam?
Right.
And what was the Prophet Muhammad's attitude towards Christians in his lifetime?
The place of Jesus Christ in Islam belongs to the committee of prophets. And there is no differentiation between prophets of God, in as much as they all bore messages from God, and as such they must be obeyed and believed in. So Islam not only speaks of Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, as a holy prophet of God, but also adds the title of Messiah to the figure, person of Jesus Christ. And that title has a very special significance of a role which Jesus was to play in the history of Judaism. He was, according to the Quran, he hadn't come to change the religion of Torah, but he had to modify the attitudes within the religion of Torah. According to the Quran, undue stress was laid on revenge, because the early history of Judaism demanded that. But read the Torah, there also is a small window opening in the direction of forgiveness. Forgiveness was not forbidden the Jews, but revenge was highlighted and emphasized because of the psychological state in which the children of Israel were found under the long oppression of the Pharaohs. Many hundred years of that oppression had deprived them of their human, manly values. So they forgave in the name of goodness, while it was out of cowardice that they could not take their revenge. You see, the only shattering incidents which worked like a stone thrown on a calm lake was when Moses fought for the sake of his brother, one of his people, and because he was a powerful man, he in that course happened to kill the enemy. So to take revenge was so unreal in that society that it created a roar and disturbed the whole equilibrium of relationship between the Israelites and the Pharaohs and their people. That Moses had to leave and run for safety for his life. Leave the city and run for his life to Midian. Now this is what had to be changed, and if the option of forgiveness was equally emphasized as the right to revenge, then a cowardly people, a suppressed people would always opt for forgiveness. So that is the reason why in the first phase of Judaic teachings, revenge was emphasized. When Jesus, peace be upon him, came, the entire situation was reversed. The pendulum was on exactly the opposite hand. There the revenge was stressed so much that as if the hearts of the Israelites had turned into stones. They forgot forgiveness. Shylocks were created not in the Shakespearean dramas, but everywhere in real life. So much so that the most innocent person of his age, Jesus, was intolerable to them. They cried for his blood. That indicates the hardening of their hearts to stones and even beyond. So what was the countermeasure, psychologically best countermeasure? To withdraw temporarily from them the right to revenge. That is what Jesus did. But temporarily, because he also said he had not come to change a jot of Torah, a jot of the book. He had come to perfect the teachings in the sense that that part which had not been acted upon, that would now be acted upon and a balance would be created. So this is the special status which Jesus holds in the Holy Quran, according to God, and that is his status in Islam. But let me remind you of one thing else, that according to the Quran, the Holy Prophet, of course, he is considered to be the supreme among prophets, but just to believe in him is not sufficient. According to the Quran, if a Muslim believes in the truth of the Holy Prophet and rejects out of more than 100,000 prophets of the world, rejects even one prophet, he will no longer be Muslim. So the definition of Islam in Islam is so beautiful from the religious point of view that the attitude of Islam to all other religions is conciliatory. You see, I have been asking this question to many church fathers and elders who come to meet me occasionally. I said, if you are courteous to the Prophet Muhammad, it is only because you are courteous personally. But tell me honestly, according to Christianity, what is his status other than an impostor? A Christian cannot believe in the truth of the Holy Prophet of Islam, because the moment he does it, he steps forward to another phase of religion. And strictly speaking, after Jesus Christ, nobody could appear in another way independent of Jesus Christ and create a God-made religion or man-made religion. But in Islam it's the opposite. If a Muslim doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, he is ousted from Islam. If a Muslim doesn't believe in Krishna, he will be ousted from Islam. If he doesn't believe in Buddha, he will be ousted from Islam. So this is the one religion which is universal in its attitude to the messengers of God all over the world. And Jesus holds a very special position among the prophets of God according to Islam. Thank you.